David Price will be on the
some of this baseball.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97.
David Price is Mookie Betts.
He does well, commands the strike.
Out in L.A.
A lot of strikes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Muncy in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Little tardy on
Man, hit in the same spot.
Wide at first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might
let the pop-up king.
To put the ball in play. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Now batting, Hanser Alberto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way.
Oh, my.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Come on, David.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Fouled off.
Come on, dude.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And
oh, man.
It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Now another 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline.
Dude, come on.
It holds at 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock on the warning track.
Look at Pollock.
Alberto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Come on.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Come on, get him out.
High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger. He's there to track it down, and
there we go.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie.
Hello, Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Slap hard the opposite way. Mancini is there to put
Right to him.
route number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year, an incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Come on, drop.
Santander,
There we go.
he can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Come on, hit it deep.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And he puts it on the second. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Boom.
1 hit in the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
28. Pedro.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Price ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right
Down you go.
down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. On the ground to the right side, Hernandez scoops it up onto first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting 7.
Striding in,
Rolling so far.
and he's ready to take his first cuts. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr.
Come on.
Colson.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Count is 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Max Muncy, and they'll need him to get something.
Oh, let's see.
First baseman. Max.
Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit well on the ground to first.
All right to him.
And they'll take it to the bag and himself for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
One out, nobody on.
Come on, Justin.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-1 home. Is
A dog.
and missed for
Dude.
number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Terrible.
Now at the plate, A.J.
Batting
Pollock.
The center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line.
Finally.
Tries for the backhand, reaches third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
All the way to the wall.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on.
The 0-1 offering. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make
Balance that one.
here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Oh, dude.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1. Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Rio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, John.
So striding in, John Means. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93.
Oh, get him out.
Pops this one up.
Oh, dude, really?
And a base hit.
Oh, the pitcher get a hit?
You want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A bouncer to the left side.
Oh, come on, dude.
Cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Trey Mancini hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollock. He gets there to make the play. And
all right.
The inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Will Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Will Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center.
Oh, my.
Racing back the center fielder. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Oh, yeah, the pitch.
Into the box now, David Price. And
Dude, come on.
get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double.
All you got to do is bunt.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now he squares at the plate and Price gets the bunt down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
In now, Mookie Betts, as he'll come up
Come on,
empty
Mookie.
there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Smith stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third. The time.
Tied up.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he is
come on.
playing in big leagues. This is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
They're getting auto breaks.
Now to the plate, Renato Nunez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Price. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher,
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or...
Oh, come
And
on.
a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Anthony Santander comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through to
Man.
the base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting. Number 21.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hit right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield.
Right to
The
there.
infield fly rule will be in effect here. Rio
Now
Ruiz to the plate
the
now.
third base.
He's 0 for 1 after
Rio
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Hit down the third baseline.
Oh, come
And that's
on.
a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a
Now
big
batting.
knock. After
The
that
pitch.
pop-up, it looked like
Gone.
the inning was potentially over.
Need.
Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody
Come on, Cody.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at bat. High in the air out to center field. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting. The
And
first
that'll
baseman,
bring up the versatile Max
Max.
Muncy.
Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That evens it up 1-1.
Come on.
1 pitch. High in
Oh,
the
not
air,
again.
out to shallow center. Coming in is Santander. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Had
Third
a
baseman,
long way to go.
That hung up in the air forever.
Here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left.
Oh my.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able.
There you go.
I was thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Into the box, A.J. Pollard. And the pitch
Oh my.
side, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
All right, so.
Fielder, he makes the play, and
But of
that's
course.
the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles are on top 2-1.